Have you ever felt like your dream life is just out of reach, like no matter how hard you try to manifest or work for something, it always slips away? What if I told you you're not supposed to create your dream life? You're supposed to remember it. Yes, remember, because it already exists. Not in your imagination, but in a different version of reality that you haven't tuned into yet. And once you understand how this works, your whole perspective on life, goals, and manifestation will completely shift. Let's dive into this powerful truth. And I promise by the end of this video, you'll never look at your life the same way again. The illusion of creating. We grow up thinking we have to build everything, success, love, happiness, from scratch. Society teaches us that the harder you hustle, the more you'll have. And yes, effort matters. But what if effort isn't about pushing, but about aligning? Think about a radio. When you want to hear a certain song, you don't build the music. You tune into the right frequency. Reality is the same. Your dream life is already playing on a frequency. It's not something you need to create. It's something you remember how to receive. Quantum possibility, every timeline exists. This might sound like science fiction, but even modern quantum physics supports this idea. Every possible version of your life already exists. These are called parallel timelines. There's a version of you who is confident, wealthy, peaceful, deeply loved. That version is real. It's not a fantasy. It's simply on another timeline. The question is, are you aligned with it? You don't manifest by forcing reality to change. You shift into the version of you that already lives that reality. Memory versus frequency, the deeper meaning of remembering. Let's break down the word remember. It sounds like it's about the past, but there's another layer. To remember is to reconnect, to realign the pieces of yourself. When you visualize your dream life, you're not fantasizing. You're remembering the truth of who you already are, under the noise, under the fear, under the doubts. That feeling of this is me when you picture your dream self, that's not imagination. That's recognition. Your identity is the switch. The fastest way to shift your timeline is to embody the version of you who already has what you want. Most people say, when I succeed, I'll feel confident. But the truth is, when I feel confident, I'll move like someone who succeeds. Identity is everything. Ask yourself, how would the aligned me think? What would they focus on? How would they speak, walk, rest? Start living from that frequency, and your external world begins to mirror it. The trap of chasing. Here's where most people get stuck. They keep chasing, and chasing creates a signal of lack. When you're always trying to get something, you're telling your subconscious that you don't have it. This keeps you locked in the timeline where your dream life is always just out of reach. But when you start living as if, trusting the process, and letting go of the need to force, you start shifting timelines without even realizing it. Example, instead of saying, I want to be peaceful, try saying, I am learning to live in peace. It's already inside me. Feel the difference? How to shift small alignments. Daily timeline shifting doesn't require massive life changes. It starts with micro decisions that align with your higher self. Instead of scrolling mindlessly, read one page of a book that inspires you. Instead of complaining, take a deep breath and shift into gratitude. Instead of doubting your dream, ask, what's one small thing I can do today that my future self would thank me for? Each of these is a signal, a tuning fork, a frequency shift. Bit by bit, you remember the version of you who's already there. The power of belief, your brain doesn't know the difference. Here's something amazing. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and real experience. It wires itself based on what you consistently believe and feel. That means the more vividly you connect to your desired timeline, the more your brain starts acting like it's real, and you naturally take actions that align with it. This is why affirmations, vision boards, and even daydreaming work. Not because they magically attract things, but because they shift your state. And when your state shifts, your path shifts. Becoming the version of you that remembers now, ask yourself, who do you want to become? Not just what do you want to have, but who do you want to be? Because the truth is, the version of you who already lives your dream life isn't special. They're just clear. They've remembered. They're not better than you. They are you. You don't have to become someone new. You have to remove what you're not. Doubt isn't you. Fear isn't you. Limitation isn't you. Your power comes from choosing to remember your truth, moment by moment. Your life is a mirror. Change your inner signal. Reality responds to your internal frequency like a mirror. When you feel unworthy, life reflects rejection. When you feel grateful, life reflects abundance. When you act as if it's already yours, life brings evidence to support it. You're not chasing success, you're reflecting it, and reflection starts within. Final thoughts. The timeline already exists. Your dream life is not a goal. It's a frequency. It's already here, waiting for you to align with it, waiting for you to stop doubting, stop chasing, stop pretending you're not enough. You don't need to manifest anything. You need to remember who you already are. And every time you choose love over fear, trust over control, alignment over effort, you step closer to that version of you. So today, just take one step. Remember one truth. Make one aligned decision. And you'll be amazed at how quickly your timeline begins to shift. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, it means your remembering has already begun. Don't stop. Keep going. Your dream self is not a dream. It's just a frequency away.